I walked in, surprise, blessed you with a gift tonight. It ain't hard to see what's on your mind, unwrapping me with your eyes, thinking dirty thoughts, boy cleanse your mind. Don't waste my time, I ain't a bitch, I ain't a hoe. Talk that shit right out the door and let it go. I ain't a bitch, I ain't a bitch, I ain't no hoe, I ain't no hoe. Put it on repeat, put it on repeat. Do you really know? Do you really know? I got what you need, but I don't think you're ready. Don't think you're ready. No, you're not ready. I got what you need, but I don't think you're ready. Don't think you're ready. No, you're not ready for me. Not ready for me.
Hello and good morning. My name is Val Corinne. Thank you for joining my channel here on Aqualove 777. I am new to the world of tarot. I'm going through the signs here on Twin Flame Readings. Is what I feel I've been pulled to do today. Tis the season. I am new to tarot. The spirits have been, in terms of when you think of how long it takes someone to perfect or, really hone in on some things. But the spirits have been on me since August to show the world the real me. And I was trying to understand whether that was, I'm a vocalist. Again, my name, or I don't know if I said it, my name is Val Corinne. And I didn't know if it was musically or spiritually, but music can be spiritual as well. I was getting told to balance my practical planning and my spirituality, and I wasn't getting it till I'm like, oh, well, my practical planning can be incorporated into my spirituality. So here I am doing as I've been asked, and I'm happy to do it. I'm an Aquarius. I know that I am a born leader. It was very hard for me to step into that at my age of 43 years old. And I've always walked in that path, but to say, hey, I'm a leader, and yes, I'm an empath. I couldn't say I was an empath till this year, but the spirits have been on me strong to step into me and to show the world the real me. I am a closet artist, but I have a lot of work coming out, and it seems like right now the twin flames are not ready, and so balancing my spirituality and my practicality, I am putting together these videos and also introducing a song that I made in the past that I am actually revamping and bringing, out of the closet. I didn't really do much with it. I hope that it serves you all well. I'm going to take just a moment here. For those that don't know what a twin flame is, please do your own research, learn, grow with me. And all the cards that come out in your process of learning, they may not always resonate with you because the decks that I have, some of them, they give different details and guide us a little bit differently. Even though they have Nine of Swords on one deck and Nine of Swords on the other deck, generally they mean pretty much the same thing, but there's other pieces of details in there that help give us more clarity. And so sometimes I may look at the book and sometimes not. Just following my intuition, and my intuition may not be someone else's intuition for you, because I am channeling at the same time. So have your patience with me, please. And if you were pulled to this video, whether it is or should be a piece of information, even the slightest bit in here for you. Generally, I read you, or the corner, being you, on the right, and your person on the left, and whatever falls in the middle, or I'm directed to pull into the middle, is where you guys are aligned. Now, just in short, my understanding with the twin flame reading, it can be the most rewarding relationship with you. They help you grow and see the things that you need to see about yourself, because they're a mirrored soul. And if you guys can work through this very hard relationship, probably one of the hardest relationships you would have if you are not especially if you're not very spiritually connected and growing. And even if you are, it can be very trying and hard. And you both have to find patience with each other, and it doesn't work until you both surrender to the union. So there's things that you have to forgive. You may not forgive in other relationships here. So Capricorn, we're going to get going here for you. I'm just going to meditate real quick with the spirits again, and then we'll get started here for you. And by the way, if you are feeling inclined to donate, I do have in the description Venmo. That is the only app that I have to receive your gifts and donations. It'd be greatly appreciated in this path and this leap of faith that I have taken in not doing union carpentry anymore. I'm building for the people, and I'll share more about those details. I encourage you to watch my trailer. It gives you a little introduction to me and what I'm embarking on here. I'll also be just updating it with other details about me, of movement I've started to build for the people, not these corporations. So back to you and your reading here with your twin flame. Now this read is going to start with today going into this week ahead of you. Anything that falls close to me is quite possibly could be just your recent past, just to kind of help confirm things and let you know you're on the right path here. So let's get going. What is the first deck, spirits, that we want to use? Interesting. I just did Leo, and they pulled astrology. This is my astrology deck. Normally they don't pull it first, but they're pulling it for both of you guys first. This is a great deck. It's a great clarifying deck. And let's get to it. Now sometimes in this deck they may signify timing, like with a season. That season also is representative of something. I'll have one word to bring some clarification. Oftentimes, it's either or it's both, and that gets figured out along in this process. So this landed on your person's side, and being that this reading is going into this week, it may still just signify something to think about in the season to come. And I'll get to that here in a minute. We'll see if there's anything else. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. That doesn't really happen like that. They're just putting it out there. So, got it. Anything else from this deck? Yes. And that's all on your person's side. Very interesting. Very interesting, Capricorn. Very interesting. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. All right. I don't know if I mentioned, but I do a lot of following energy. So you may see me go here or here. It's not that I'm indecisive. They're pointing out key information for me to compute and calculate to offer to you. And ultimately, the energy will rest somewhere. Being that this landed in my hand, where do we want this? Right here. Okay. See what's going on here. Be patient with me. I haven't had so many pop out all at once. What I will let you know is underneath all of this, the first one that popped out was for the season going into the first half of fall. And what does that represent here for you? Oh, okay. So transition. Your twin flame's going through a transition this week, and quite possibly up through fall. You know, so this might just be the beginning, and oh, I'm telling you, you're going to need the patience, okay? Keep yourself busy with positive things that will support the union, you know, and yourself, together or apart, okay? So let's get to it. All right, transition. Now, on top of that, we have Cancer, which represents caution. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, be patient. It might take a little bit, you know. They just might be coming out of their cocoon and they're stretching and all of that. So, up here we have, this is going to be the first part of spring, and that's for nourishing. Okay. So, right now they're nourishing themselves. I got this for Leo too. That's interesting. So towards the end of this week, you know, they're really focusing on nourishing themselves, allow them the space and the energy to do that. Let me process the rest of these, and I am right here, but I will get right back to you. Okay, Capricorn. Prepared. So it's interesting that fall next to caution on all this. They're prepare. I just told you prepare, okay? And caution, okay? Here, moving into that first part of fall, okay? Don't self-sabotage. Looks like right here, new moon, they are, transitioning. They're probably getting dreams and guidance in their dreams. So allow that space. Right here we have Aries, energetic, and yeah, receive. Okay, so I think so you can see that card. Energetic for Aries. Right here, receive. So yeah, being that these fell, what seems like kind of over here as symbolic to you is don't, ease up, Capricorn, on your energy with them, because they need that space. Okay, allow them time to receive it, these dreams and everything that are coming. All right, and then here we have the first half of winter, but it is indicating to me in the past. So really, what I'm hearing is it's saying rest. Both of you need time to rest, if you see that. Okay. Along here with Pluto, and that makes sense. So which is transformation. Okay. So you both might be going through a transformation right here. That's where you're aligned, and you guys need rest. When you rest, you get the answers. You meditate, you contemplate, and you're going to get those answers, but it's not going to come unless you rest. I could give you the answers all day. They're only going to give me so much information for you, and you could have your own tarot deck and beat those cards to death to get your answers, but life is full of surprises. It makes it interesting, and you got to let it be. All right, so transforming, both of you, rest. It seems like nothing's popped up here yet, so you're pretty much probably on your way with that. Typically, my understanding with twin flame, one is a runner and one is a chaser, and the runner, sometimes basically to get them to start running, you need to pull back, and then they start to chase you. But let's not make it a chasing game, do that by honoring yourself, and in that they respect that, and that's what they get attracted to, and therefore they stop running, and they realize, now they're coming for you, because they realize, hey, I don't want that to get away, and you want the right one to come along. It doesn't stop at your twin flame. Sometimes you guys just don't pull it together. Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, there sure is. So let's go ahead. What else do we have to say for Cappy? Yeah, you seem like you're well on your way with your transformation process. This person seems like they have a lot of work, and that might be why it's going to take through summer for them to really step into things. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. In hand, we have, or I'm sorry, that was fall, sorry. That it may take me through. But in your hand, what I have landed is the last half of summer. Where do we want this? Okay, nourishing up to the last half of summer. is what I'm hearing. Okay. So we have Libra here, which is considered. Okay. And Gemini, which represents engaged. So engagement considered, either to engage with you, it sounds like by summer, okay, and that would be the second half of summer. Also, as you see here, they're saying savor that, you know, find time to savor that. Give them room to consider. Don't run them off, is what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing that in the second half, but it is in horizontal position, which I tend to feel like it's if it's upright, I feel like it's or reverse, it could indicate the season, or their one word detailed in there, and then, or if it's horizontal, it could be both. I am still figuring that out, but I'm pretty sure you're going to decipher this along the way. So, in your first or second half of fall, oh, there's a reconciliation. Okay, and then that is okay, met by a release of some sort. So they have to release something in this transformation. Makes sense. On top of the caution card, we have community. Or no, not on the caution card. I apologize. Receive. So I don't know if you know what that's really speaking to. Let's see if they can clarify for us what they mean by that community card. Spirits, we want to clarify that community card. Okay, they're coming over here to your twin flame and oracle deck. So let's see what's up with that. All right. Looks like there were mind games in the past with the Five of Swords. And control, but it fell beyond, off the table. It looks like, and it's spat out again. Swords tend to represent thoughts, so looks like they're not doing with that, and that makes sense if you guys are transforming, right? Gotta leave that stuff out. I don't know, being that it flew towards your way, if you had some control and or some mind games in there. And you know, sometimes people think the mind games aren't really that big a deal. They're huge. You know, don't play with someone's judgment. You get them fucked up, and then they got to go through all of this, you know, or we do that to ourselves, and then we got to go through all of this. So I don't know who's doing the mind games, or if it's both of you guys, but that you guys need to do that. Excuse my language, but leave that shit alone. It will not help any relationship, or definitely not the twin flame. Yes, community. So they just clarified, and the energy is going there. Three of Cups represents emotions, but that card in particular represents celebrating and community. Okay. Some people call it a third party card. I'm not hearing that. It sounds like the reconciliation here of not just you guys though. So I don't know what community or family maybe that is representing. Is there anything else we want to clarify in this deck here with? No. Okay, so they answered us. You saw straight up. Is there anything else to help bring clarity to the situation? Oh, they weren't done. Ooh, okay, hold on, spirits. I'm getting there. Man, they can get a little intense. Ooh. I don't know who's speaking to me on your side. Your higher selves or your family. What else do we have to say to me? Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Where do we want this? Looks like, yeah, they're... Okay. All right. I don't know, some things went wrong with their side of the family and you, or somebody that, people they hold dear, their friends or whatnot, their community. I don't know if they didn't support the relationship or whatnot, but there's judgment here, a karma review, okay? And it fell in reverse, but then it turned it around. So, yeah. You gotta wait for that to happen. Don't know what's up with that, but I'm sure you do. Anything else here? Okay, they're coming over here. Brand new deck that I bought just yesterday. And it's pretty cool. Called New Era Elements. It's kind of taking tarot here into, I guess, a more current history, I guess, instead of as ancient tarot, because tarot goes way back. But this is a cool deck by Eleanor Piper, PhD. Eleanor F. Piper, PhD. I really like this deck. Okay, what do we have here? Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so if you allow them this space, what I'm hearing here is you are going to have the sun. Okay, this is like, I mean, happiness. I mean, everything is lit up. And that fell on top of this card that is the second half of summer. I got to tell you, Capricorn is my ascendant sign. So, a lot of this is very familiar to me. And originally from my twin flame, I was told to ease up till summer. But things kept changing. Mine was very back and forth energy, very indecisive. And I knew this about them, and the cards, they said it. So take it from me. Give them the space. Don't chase too hard. And the sun will come. Because I'm seeing your side looks pretty dang good over here. I mean, they're not concerned over here. Is there, or I don't think so. Is there anything else? Okay. So interesting. So interesting. Look, I just learned something from this today. They're making me revisit this. You know, it's like you feel like the hard thing is you try to find a balance. You know, you try to honor yourself and walk away. But they don't want you to, it's a release they want you to find without completely releasing the vibration of this union. It's a very hard balance. Very hard balance. Oh, yeah. So, it looks like by the end of this week, they're really, you know, starting to evolve, you know. They, it looks like they won't be walking away from you. But they're still going to need that time, you know. They might be all up in their head, like if this is the right thing for them. You know, maybe you guys don't have the traditional relationship, and maybe that's what this community card is for. You could be from, of course, you could be from different cultures, different races, different, I don't know, a different, oh, okay. I don't know, this came up, a scarcity mindset. I don't know if that's her friends and family upon you or not. Maybe it's nothing. Yeah, that felt like something came out, but I guess not. But this person could have a scarcity mindset that they have to work through, you know, and realize that money's not everything, but resources. Look at the world as resources, not, you know, material only being money. There's a lot of abundance and a lot of other things. Anything else here? I thought we had something here. Yeah, okay. All right. Where does this go? Okay. Yeah, this is coming. It is in reverse, but what I feel like is they're saying that this is on its way by the last half of summer. Okay, it's so funny as I'm reading this, I just got a message from my twin flame. Okay, so Nine of Cups, satisfaction and wish fulfillment. You guys are on your way. After that, it's 10 of Cups, and that's great, you know. So, looks like the sun is going to come back out here. Last half of summer, you're going to get some wish fulfillment if you give them their space to evolve. It doesn't look like they want to walk away, but they're kind of, it might be all dependent on you. So, let them have that time. I hope it serves you well. Peace and love. Stay tuned with me. I do take donations as I have stepped away from my 9 to 5 as a union carpenter. Not really agreeing with building for these corporations anymore. I am now taking a path of building for the people, healing for the people. I'm an Aquarius, if I didn't mention that. And I am stepping into this path here. So Capricorn, in the description I do have my Venmo account should you want to, or feel moved to donate anything. It would be greatly appreciated. If not, no worries, material will come, the universe will provide. And I appreciate you guys for joining my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful week. See you soon.